Owen Thompson.
Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. And I have to say it's fitting that we're holding this debate on St Andrew's Day. It's not just the patron saint of Scotland, but a fisherman. Yet another broken promise of the Prime Minister, who swindled and betrayed them. After the Brexit deal, which he barely seemed to have read, let alone understood, it was claimed that the UK was an independent coastal state with full control of our waters. The truth is, as always, sadly, very far removed from the rhetoric, and the fishing industry was a very convenient tool for charlatans to sell Brexit before they were sold out and stitched up. Now, I find it very interesting, Madam Deputy Speaker, that there has been a defence of a kind of the Prime Minister in this debate this afternoon from the bench opposite, but I've not yet heard a single member on the opposite benches challenge one single point raised in the motion that we have brought today. Not one single line has been challenged by a member opposite to say why it is inaccurate, which can only bring me to conclude, Madam Deputy Speaker, that their desire to change the terms and to talk about anything but what's in the motion in front of us only tells me they agree. If they disagreed with it, if they could challenge it, they would be doing so, and that simply isn't happening. We all make mistakes. I think anyone can see that and accept that, and where genuine errors occur, they need to be put right at the first opportunity. But we don't see that from this government. Instead, we've got an ever-increasing timeline of misinformation and languishing on the record, a record of failure to stand up for the best possible standards in public life, and a Prime Minister who will seemingly do anything he can to adjust the rules to fit the narrative that he wants to achieve. There are channels through which the government should be held to account, and in this place, it is this place. But this Prime Minister is doing everything he can to avoid that, including up to illegally proroguing the House. Under the leadership of this Prime Minister, we've got a government that's been mired in sleaze and corruption and cover-up. Colleagues have listed a litany of such failures, and again, the opportunity has been there to challenge these points by members opposite, and it's not been there. Even Peppa Pig could see the clarity that's there in front of them, regardless of how much of their speech they might have missed. As Burns has said, facts are shields that win a ding. So if this behaviour of this government becomes normalised, the self-regulation of checks and balances that operate a democracy breaking down, that is the depth to which this Prime Minister seems to be willing to take us. Madam Deputy Speaker, some may say that this is not a talking point on the doorsteps, and I've heard this suggestion coming from some of the members opposite, but I have to say, in my constituency, Midlothian, the people are absolutely scunnered by the behaviour of the government, and it puts every one of us to shame that that is seen as the top standard that can be achieved. People are dismayed. There are seen to be no consequences for appalling behaviour. This would not apply in any other walk of life. In no other job could the actions of the Prime Minister be failed to be held to account. Yet in this place, he can just change the rules. So this censure motion can begin to put things right. It can be a start on the trajectory to making sure that we are held in a far higher regard. But while sleaze and dishonesty continue to erode the core, the heart of this government, these are issues that are going to haunt all of us.
Afalani.
Thank you, Madam Deputy.